Hi again. This is part 4, my story and CPTSD. So yeah, I was up to the point where I started distrusting people. I didn't believe in friendships. I didn't believe in people at all. I even started doubting that my father loved me or wanted me or whatever. My mom's bullshit got to me, at least a little. But I was still okay. I was still going to school. I was doing alright. I wasn't an excellent student at that point. I was still drawing. I was still doing things I like. And then, when I was 16, we moved. My mother and we moved to the to the Middle East. And I didn't know the language. I didn't know the culture. I mean, only from general stuff. I didn't know how people behaved here. It was, at the beginning, a very refreshing experience. I wasn't missing my country. I was just missing my dad and my friend. That's it. And I used to talk to my friend pretty much 2 years after that. We used to still send letters and everything. He even bought me a birthday present, put it in the letter. It was so sweet. Yeah, so I came here. I went to a boarding school. I would be there for 2 weeks, consecutive 2 weeks, and then go home to my mother for Friday and Saturday, 1.5 days. And I was great with that. Wow, finally I got to be away. Finally I get to decide for myself what to eat, when to eat. Not really when to eat, but how much to eat. When to do homework. How much homework to do. When to go swimming. All of those things that look trivial to you. She would tell me everything, what to do, when to go to sleep. Gosh, it's tiring even to think about it. So I was doing great there. Not missing anything. And meeting new people who proved to be very closed groups, who didn't really receive any newcomers. So I had it tough there. That was the beginning of my worst, maybe, period of time in my whole lifetime. Then I really started thinking about everything and feeling all of the pain and all of the sadness and all of the core started showing. And ninth grade I wasn't still here. 10th grade I was still doing okay. I learned the language very fast. I moved to a normal class with the other students, and I was doing great. I mean, the education here is lighter than the one I was used to, so I started being an excellent student, which was great. I barely used to draw at that point. I kind of left that. I don't know why. But I started dancing, which was really cool. In 11th grade, I started having depression, started feeling lonely, alone. misunderstood. I felt like I was the only person that was banished from this globe. Like, I felt banished from the globe. It was an awful, awful feeling, and I couldn't share it with anyone. Sorry. I didn't understand why that was happening to me. I was just going tough on myself even more. I was so angry that I didn't understand where myself has gone. Like, I'm a happy person. I'm a strong person. I can withstand a lot. And all of that was gone. It was like I just break down. And I was angry at myself for that. I didn't understand why. For a long, long, long time. So it only made things worse. And it only made my depression worse. And it was truly the worst time of my life. It's funny because finally I was alone, like almost alone, far from my mother, far from the abuse. In the boarding school, no one was bullying me. It's just the first time I got silence, and it all kicked in. And that's when I started realizing I've been damaged. Maybe by a divorce, maybe by the abuse, maybe by everything else. I don't know, but I felt damaged, I felt broken. I started writing poetry to kind of get it out of my system. And I never showed it to anyone until years later, but it was very dark, it was very death connected. I don't know how much time I've been recording this video for, but I think I'm gonna be continuing with the next one. Don't want it to be too long. So yeah, look for part 5. See ya.